Donc aujourd'hui, on s'en va à Saint-Louis. We're going to Saint-Louis and it's 5 a.m. right now. We're on our way to the bus station. Noah is in a good mood. Thank you, Jesus, for that. And I am in a good mood too. I like to travel early, but it's hard on the body. But we're going to sleep on the bus, right? The bread is good? Le pain, il est bon? Okay, bye-bye là. Oh my God, this is so dark. Nobody's here on the street. I'm hoping we can find a taxi to go. But, gee, okay. We can find a taxi to go because I didn't plan that. I'm so used to not being called any day. Oh, my taxi's calling. Okay, bye. We decided to take the bus to Sain-Louis. It cost us 10,000 pounds for Noah and I. You have to call to make a reservation and you have to pay with Wave or directly go to the office. Okay, so we're at the bus right now. This is the first time in Africa ever. And if you know, I took a lot of buses between countries. But they forced us to put her seatbelt. It's mandatory here to put your seatbelt. It's for a 5-hour drive. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie, that it also is the cleanest and safest bus I have been to in the continent. So big up, Sénégal. So this is a bus. We are taking a break right now. I went to go buy some water. We still have like 2 hours to go, but this is the best bus ride that I have in the continent. Well, the second best, because the bus to go from Joburg, South Africa to Botswana was amazing. However, the Botswana border gave us hell, so kind of messed up the experience when it comes to that. But the bus was amazing. We had Wi-Fi, we had a toilet, and they were giving us snack and drinks, so that was really, really good. But here, the bus, it's really good. So I learned that I'm actually going to pay more for buses and stop taking the cheapest of the cheapest and just pay a little bit more. Even a little bit more is never really expensive. So, because I learned a lot last year. Trust me, we did a lot of bus within Southern Africa and it was not always pretty, and I don't want to repeat that this year, so that's that. And another thing, they weigh your luggage before you get to the bus. And I think the max is 15 kilogram per luggages, and me, I have a backpack, a traveling backpack, and I have a big luggage. And my luggage was 24 kilogram and my backpack was 8. And you need to pay extra over 15 kilograms. And I gave that man the biggest smile, asked him for grace, and he let me go. Well, usually it's like 300 pounds each. I think it's 300 pounds each kilo more. So I would have to pay like maybe 3,000. But I didn't have to pay it. They were just really, really nice to us and just let us go. So I was happy about that. As you can see, the bus is in a good condition. They also had a plug available to each seat, which was a plus. They also had Wi-Fi, but I didn't try it, so I can't comment on it. As soon as we arrived to destination, there were a bunch of taxis ready to pick us up. They don't have Yango there, so you basically need to bargain with the pricing. After negotiating, I ended up paying £1,000 to go to town. The Airbnb I picked was a little out of the way, and I wanted to make sure to eat before getting there.
So we jumped on the taxi and realized that due to Ramadan, a lot of places were closed. We had to go to several restaurants to find something to eat. We ended up finding local food. I tried yassa poulet for the first time. We then go to the room and we had a long nap.
Okay, so we are in Saint-Louis et l'appartement. It's really different, guys. Okay, so this is our room for the next 3 days. And this is cute. This is my bed, and on top is like African print fabrics, really pretty. Then Noah's bed.
No, I'm sleeping there.
Nobody's gonna sleep here.
No, I'm sleeping.
Once we wake up, it was time for dinner, and again, they didn't have many options where we were staying. All we found was a sandwich stand place, so we ended up grabbing that while having great conversation with locals. I personally choose to stay in a more local place because I want to know the reality of a lot of people around the world. We had tough conversation on that trip. I had to explain why some people didn't have a fridge or why some kids were constantly asking for money. My favorite thing about this place was to see that community still exists in the world and see kids playing outside instead of being on the screen 24/7. It also forced Noah to interact with other people, and I really loved it. The next morning, we woke up to the host workers making breakfast for us. They knew everything was close to the Ramadan and they wanted to make sure that we were fed before exploring the city. Then it was time for Noah activities. He wanted to take a tour of the city with a horse, and that's what we did. We had an amazing guide showing us around and explaining us the history. I had no idea how important Saint-Louis was to West Africa. Sain-Louis, located in the north of Senegal, is a historic city founded in 1659 by the French as a trading post. It became the capital of French West Africa, and it's known for its colonial architecture and rich cultural heritage. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Sain-Louis is celebrated for its preserved history and unique blend of cultures. Situated at the mouth of the Senegal River, the city has by long relied on fishing as a key part of its economy. Local fishermen use traditional methods to catch fish, which support both their families, the wider Senegalese market, and a lot of other countries. Fishing remains integral to the entity and the livelihood of Sain-Louis, sustaining its culture and its economy. One thing I'm going to say is the city is truly beautiful. It reminds me of the Caribbean with the bright colors. The history is so rich. I didn't expect to learn that much on that trip, but I did. Reconnecting with my African roots has been an experience that I will cherish forever. After the tour, Noah and I decided to cross the bridge. It was relaxing and beautiful. We then went to eat our lunch. I got a tiep poulet One of my new favorite dish. I went back home after that because again, there was not much to do at this time of the year.
I have no idea. Me and Noah, we trying to walk back to the Airbnb, but we got lost. We have no idea where we are. We don't know where to go. And it's really sandy, so it's really hard to walk, but
I guess it's just gonna look a lot.
yeah.
The next morning, it was time to leave already.
Bon matin, good morning. So we just spent 2 days in Sain-Louis. We were supposed to do an extra day, but because I'm very restricted at the time and I need to be in Côte d'Ivoire for a specific date, we put that trip a little shorter just to go to the next destination in Senegal. I still have a few things I want to do in Senegal, and I have 1 week here, and my week is kind of packed. I don't even know how I'm going to put that up. But we had Saint-Louis was really, really different. A lot of history. I've been obsessed of researching the history since yesterday because it's so rich in the history. I didn't know that Saint-Louis used to be the capital of West Africa. There's so much, and the city is absolutely just beautiful and gorgeous. So today we packing because we are leaving again. Noah is gonna go. I have a little surprise for Noah, and Noah is so excited. He woke up with the biggest smile this morning because he's so happy and so excited to leave. So I'm gonna bring you guys with the little surprise. Actually, we're going to the desert for camping. I hate camping, so you pray for me, but my baby's gonna be happy. It's only 2 days, I can survive. So yes, guys, I will see you by the stand.
Saint-Louis was a different experience for us. It was more about giving back to the community. I didn't film it out of respect for the locals, but we volunteer our time there and give back to the kids. We also purposely stay in a room that was also giving back to the community. Mama Africa is a non-profit organization that give all their profit to the neighborhood. The hospitality there was amazing, and hearing the story inspired me to want to start something that will have an impact on other people's life. These 48 hours made us realize how fortunate we are to have the life that we have. It's unfortunate that everything was closed, but honestly, I think it was meant to be that way. It meant us sit, listen, and learn. Saint-Louis will always have a special place in my heart. If you ever think about coming here, please check out Mama Africa and B&B. What they are doing for the community is amazing.
This is it. We're leaving Saint-Louis. It was so nice. I had such a good time. It's very different for what the type of traveling we usually do, but this is what it is all about, coming to West Africa. I told myself it's gonna be a different trip. It's more about healing, it's more about helping people, it's more about giving back than luxurious stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna have my luxurious stuff too, but it's really more about like helping the communities, and that's exactly what we did, so I'm happy.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on our next adventure. Okay, bye la!